There could be a girl that comes along and she's more into fitness than you. So she would motivate you to do it even more. There's probably that person out there.
That would be amazing. If you are that woman, let me know. Slide in my DMs.
Adonia says, you know, given his lean physique, does he struggle with body dysmorphia, low testosterone, or poor sleep?
You know, this might be a little bit of a controversial opinion, but when it comes to body dysmorphia, we never say people have success dysmorphia, right? Like you can never have too much success, but when it comes to your body, I think maybe 1 in 1,000 people actually achieve their peak physique. So I don't think I've achieved my peak physique yet. And I think there's no harm in always trying to improve your physique, whether it be by gaining more muscle mass or getting leaner. So in terms of body dysmorphia, I think that I don't have it, but I also know that I'm not at my peak physique yet.
Yeah, and so with body dysmorphia, it would be at that point if it negatively impacted your life. And so in other words, you can't go out to eat with your friends. You can't take your shirt off in public, but we're at the gym, you have your shirt off. If you had body dysmorphia, it'd be like, Greg, man, I'm not gonna take my shirt off because like I'm a little fat. And you'd be like, I'm not gonna go out to eat because, well, I can't eat because I ate too much for breakfast. That would be the point where it would be negative impacting your life. And I don't see that yet, but it's not like it can't develop over time. Like if you kept putting on more pressure, and you got down to say 5%, and you're like, man, I need to be 5%, I can't be 6%, then you'd have it. That would be tough.
That brings up a good point. I think once it gets to the point where it's negatively impacting your life, then I would consider that more body dysmorphia. But just being shredded and trying to inspire others has brought so much good to my life, and all I want to do is spread the happiness back to the kings, to whoever wants to get shredded. I just want to give that energy back. So I think that in terms of overall mental health, being shredded does more good for my mental than bad.
All right, so we just moved. It started to rain. We got a nice background with the pool in the background. And are you ready to keep going?
Yeah, let's do the next question.
Yeah, boy Vic asks, Coach Greg, William's biggest selling point is he says he teaches how to do shredded with zero cardio. Talk more with him on the thoughts on that and what yours are.
I like to do things a lazy way. So in terms of cardio, people think you need to do cardio to get shredded or burn fat, but it all comes down to the calorie deficit, and I think that's one thing that we can agree on. I like achieving my calorie deficit by eating less, but I also don't have to put in as much work when it comes to cardio. For example, if we had a cheeseburger that's 500 calories, in my head I'm like, is it easier to not eat that cheeseburger or to do an hour of cardio? So that's my philosophy. I skip cardio, but I also can't eat as much. But in terms of overall effort, I think this is like the lazier way of like getting shredded.
I certainly think that you can get shredded whether you do cardio or you're not, because as he said, he's 100% correct. You can't break the laws of thermodynamics. It's calories in, calories out. Now, the reason why I do cardio and advocate it is because I like cardio and it's fun. So perhaps for you, it's not enjoyable to do that hour, but like when I'm on the bike riding for an hour, that to me feels like I just went to watch my favorite movie. So every day, I can't wait to ride the bike. So imagine if you felt like every time you're doing cardio, it felt like you're going to see your favorite movie with your favorite person in the world. That's how I feel every day. I can't wait to go and be on my friend, my bike. And so I love the cardio. And so it's easy. And the more cardio I do, the better I get at it, and the more calories I can burn. So I become a better butter burner. So overall, he's eating about 2,500 calories a day, and I'm eating 3,500. And so the burgers and stuff, I can eat it, but it's really not why I do it. I do it because I love to do it.
Yeah, you might be right that I haven't found a form of cardio that I just enjoy that I can do regularly yet. I don't know, I just think that I'm a very lazy person when it comes to doing workouts and cardio. I just do the least that can get me the results that I want. So that's my philosophy.
And so we know you don't really like cardio so much, but we'll work on that. Maybe we'll find the right cardio for you in the future. But do you like lifting weights? Is lifting weights fun? Is getting a pump fun? Or is that also work? Because like, is it all like just... Like, do you lift weights because you like it, or is it more the effects it gives you that you like? Like, do you get that dopamine when you're in the gym? Like, what is it about lifting that you like?
I think that it depends on the day. If it's chest day, I love chest day. Leg day, not so much. But at the same time, I think we can all agree that the pump is one of the best feelings that you can get in the gym. Sometimes when I'm walking around without a pump, I don't feel like myself. So I think working out definitely is a little bit different than cardio because you can see yourself with the pump. You can like be lifting heavy weights, and I think it's just more enjoyable than cardio.
What if I told you that I get a crazy pump when I do cardio?
You get a
crazy pump, like literally more than when I'm squatting.
Really?
When I ride the bike, my legs, when I get off, they're swollen, crazy. I have veins popping out. It feels cool, looks cool. And so maybe you just haven't tried cycling.
I might have to try cycling. Not that type of cycling.
Save that for
the bike. We're talking about the bike, cycling on the bike. But that might explain why Greg has a crazy pump 24/7 and I don't have a pump. Usually, like, I only have a pump if I'm lifting weights.
Yeah, so overall, I mean, he's not discouraging you from doing cardio. There's other benefits, like it's good for your heart and for longevity. But really, if you want to get shredded, lose weight, you don't need to do cardio. It's just, it allows you to eat more calories. And if you enjoy it, then why not do it?
Yeah, I definitely say, like, if I had the mental fortitude, I would do cardio. I'm not discouraging it, but it's definitely not as necessary as a lot of people might think when it comes to getting shredded.
SOLRC, does he think his lifestyle is sustainable? Will he be able to find a mate that eats and trains, or at least understands his obsessive nature? Is he content? I don't think you're obsessive. It's saying, is this sustainable? And will you ever meet a girl that like does all this stuff like the way you do it? And is that even important?
Yeah,
like, do they need to? Do you have to have a partner that like loves bench pressing? Like, I don't think you do. Well, maybe you do. Like, what do you say?
I would say that in terms of staying shredded, I think that maybe in the future when I'm older, I might need to hop on TRT or something. I don't know. You're gonna have to talk to me about that more, educate me. But yeah, so in terms of finding like a girlfriend that can actually fit into my lifestyle, I think that right now I don't see myself in a relationship, because when you have a girlfriend, I think you're just prone to letting yourself go, giving yourself more leeway in terms of like cheat days and rest days. And right now I can't view myself having a relationship or finding anyone that can actually fit into my life in that sense, because there's a lot of restrictions, and I honestly wouldn't want to force anyone else into my life and to force them to eat egg whites every day just because I do. So that's what I think. But how about you and Ali?
It's a really interesting answer, because this is how I see it. You just have to be you. You don't have to search for anyone. You don't have to be different. You love your fitness. You love your bench press. You do that. There's no woman that should come into your life and say, I need you to do this. I need you to cheat with me on this diet. Me and Allie, I've been with her for 10 years. She doesn't do any fitness stuff at all, except for literally in the last week and a half, she just started a fitness class. She orders pizza, garlic fingers, drinks wine all the time. And sometimes I'll go to grab a piece and she won't even let me have it. She's like, that's leftovers for tomorrow. And so she doesn't put pressure on me to like eat with her. She does her own thing. I do my own thing. She understands I'm going to the gym. I'm training for 2 hours. I'm going down to bike race. She does her thing. I do mine. And so as long as you're just allowing yourself to be yourself, and they're not controlling you, like, I'm not going to tell her you can't eat junk food, and she's not going to tell me I need to eat junk food. You let each other be, you respect each other's wishes, and the right woman, guy, girl circle, whatever, it will come along at some point. You just be yourself and tell them, like, this is me, and don't sacrifice, and wait for the right person.
Yeah, so you're saying that Ali keeps you in check even when it comes to her, when she eats out, when she eats pizza, like, she'll tell you, no, you shouldn't have that.
No. No, that's not at all what I'm saying. I'm saying that she wants the pizza to herself and she won't give it to me. So literally, she would want me to eat more junk. She would like it, but she respects the fact that I don't want to eat it. And so I do me and she does her. We have our own restaurant meals. I'll eat like 2 salads and she'll have pizza. And so we just let each other do our thing. Like, a lot of people are like, Greg, man, all you do is like fitness. Like, how come she doesn't do fitness? I'm like, because she doesn't want to. She likes to do animal stuff. And so respect each other's wishes, let them do what they want, and the right person will eventually come along. And I do believe for everyone.
Yeah, and I think for me, my ultimate purpose is to get the Kings shredded and happy. That's my purpose. That's what fulfills me. So in terms of a relationship, I think that I don't have as much willpower to like put off the junk food, put off the dinner dates. I just feel like a relationship might throw me off of my purpose. So that's why I think that it's not for me, not at this point.
And that's interesting, like, because I got to tell you, like, there could be a girl that comes along and she's more into fitness than you. She's leaner than you. She's more obsessed about the bench press than you. You might meet her and she'd be like, hey, William, what do you do? And she's like, oh, I bench press every day, and I eat strict, and I eat egg whites and salad, and she's ripped. And then you're like, really? And then so she would motivate you to do it even more. There's probably that person out there.
That would be amazing. If you are that woman, let me know. Slide in my DMs.
Right in the comment section. That's me. Raise your hand. The DMs. Go for it.
Slide in my DMs, please. If you love egg whites, love hitting the bench press, are shredded, gonna keep me shredded, then yes, maybe.
It's funny because like I'm literally saying that you're describing the situation, but I'm like, that girl's out there.
Probably.
It's just like, if you wait long enough and you just look, they'll just pop into your life. That's my theory on this.
There's almost like 4 billion women, like 3.5 billion women. Like, she's probably out there
bound
somewhere.
to be somebody that's more into what you're doing than you that would like literally help you stay in check and and to just be a motivator. Rather than like you're seeing as like a hindrance, like they'll make me go on a date and make me eat pizza, but there's gonna be a girl out there that's gonna make you go on a date and not eat pizza. She'll be like, let's have the protein ice cream. Like it'll happen.
Yeah, hopefully.
Mark my words.
Yeah, the Greg Doucette viewers, I know you're out there. They're probably more like concentrated. I think the likelihood of my soulmate watching Greg Doucette is very high. So if you're out there, let me know.
Exactly. The DMs. All right, and so there you have it. So clearly the point of this video is to find him a girlfriend, slide into his DMs. And if you're not sure who he is, William Lee, check him out. You can follow him on YouTube, Instagram, all kinds of stuff. Just type his name in. I'm sure you'll find him. Also, he's sponsored by HTLT Sup, so please check those out.
Let's get shredded together. And until next time, we're out.